whenever he wants to start an operation, probably whenever they want to give birth to a child or any new patient that comes to the hospital, that he should, after doing the operation or whatsoever, he should just take some part of the blood, then take it down to the spiritual godfather.
Yo, my people, is the people them that Eva 3, aka Eva 3, face catafora. Chi! I've said this before and I'll say it again. Inside this life, another life the inside. And inside that life, wahala no the finish. Okay, guys, thank you very much. And this is yet another day, a wonderful day, and I have a man before me. This person is a renowned person, is a well-to-do person, is wow. When I got to hear of his confession, I I just had a reflect on something that I have experienced before. You get, and let's allow bygone be bygone. Sir, he's a medical doctor. He's not just a medical doctor. He's the owner of a private hospital. And these guys, we are just going to do one thing. Um, I would just want us to be very careful. That's all. That's all. I'm just going to say. I want us to be very, very careful. So, sir, please, I want you to tell my audience why you are here. Tell them the acts that you have involved yourself in that has put you into the mess that you are in, and let's see if they will have a solution to your problem. Thank you.
All right. Um, I'm a medical doctor, as she said. So while I was a junior staff in a private hospital where I was working, we were doing the work as usual. Then a particular doctor from another branch that they posted to our hospital came, and we were working as a colleague. Sometimes we do tell each other our family problems and the rest of them. Then he introduced me to a business, and he gave me an opinion about how to go our jobs. Then after he told me the thing, I was thinking about it, though I was still a junior staff. Then he told me the the benefit I'm going to get from it. Then I thought about it that if I do this, I'll own my own hospital, and I will be one of my hospital will be one of the biggest in town. Then I buy the idea. So based on that, based on that, I okay. Let me just go straight to the point. He he told me that this is what he has been doing for a very long period of time. That he in his former hospital where he was working, he was a junior staff like me, and now he's a owner of a big hospital in Susu area. I won't call the name of the place. Then he owns a hospital now. He told me this is how he normally do it. He has a spiritual godfather that normally give him advice, like normally give him things to do, tell him what to do. That whenever he wants to start an operation, probably whenever they want to give birth to a child or any new patient that comes to the hospital, that he should, after doing the operation or whatsoever, he should just take some part of the blood, then take it down to the spiritual godfather. Then when times goes on,
Sir, please speak. The audible. You're a medical doctor. And
then when
you had the mind and um you had the courage to do some certain things that you've done that have put you into this mess. So
yeah,
I don't expect you to be sounding like someone that is nobody's coming here to eat you up. Our policy here is, in as much as it's confession, we make sure. I'm just shoot back a bit. We make sure that you try to um hit the nail on the head so that my audience will know what you have done, and probably, but there's a way you're sounding like someone is here to eat you up. Nobody's eating you up here. Just feel free and um talk or rather say these things the way they are, so that our audience here can know how to help you and go about it.
Okay. So he got that advice from this godfather that after he's finished his operation, that he should take some part of the blood and bring it back to him. Then they do their spiritual stuff. Then you see that then they'll minus 1 year, 1 year from your patient. Then you start you start seeing the benefits. From there you start getting money and the rest of them. So he has been doing that for a long period of time, couple of years, and he has been seeing the money to the extent that he moved from junior staff to senior staff. Then now he's a owner of the hospital. So he introduced me to that business. Then I buy the idea. So I went with him to the place where the godfather is. We spoke like man to man. Then he asked me if I can do it. I said it's fine, in as much as I will get this money, because the salary that they are even paying is not even too enough for me. So I just buy the idea. So I started. I started. Whenever I am doing operation, I do remove some blood, then I take it to him. The first month I didn't see any result. The second month too, I didn't see any result. Then I complained that what you told me is not working out well. Then he said I should just go ahead, that he knows what he's doing. Um, so I keep doing it. I keep doing it. Any patient that comes, any patient that comes, I do remove blood. After I'm done with the operation, secretly, I do remove blood. Then I take it down to the place. So unfortunately, there's a particular day I did that. Then I start seeing this money, like the pay that they normally pay me, the everything has changed. Everything changed, and I start seeing the money I was looking for. To the extent that I got promoted. Like only me, I just like I've been wondering, like, is it because of this thing? For no reason, people that due for promotion, they didn't give them that promotion, but me, they gave me the promotion, to the extent that I resigned from the work, that I want to open my own clinic. I got that kind of money to open my own clinic, so I opened my hospital, and my hospital is one of the biggest hospital in town. So, like, there's a particular lady that came to deliver her baby. So I took this blood from them. I took the blood from them as usual. I took the blood to the babalawo, the godfather that normally run the store. Then normally, when we normally do this, the child normally live more than 3, 4, 5 years. But I noticed that this woman child, like there are two twins. The children, they died the next day. Ah, they died the next day. Then I just looked at it as ordinary thing. Sometimes patients who come to the hospital, then after childbirth, they might lose their children. So I just look at it as usual thing. Then I keep doing my business. But unfortunately, within that period of time, whenever I go to work in my office, at that particular time I did the operation, when once is that time, those two children I collected their blood from, that the those two children that died, I normally see them, they appear to me, like they appear to me. I've not experienced such thing before. I went back to my godfather, that look at what is happening. These two children that died in my hospital, they are appearing to me, not even in dream, physical. I'm seeing them face to face, and their bodies filled up with blood. So I don't know. They are after my life now. It's not even that period of time now. It seems like every given day, every day I go to hospital. Once it gets to that particular time, not even the particular day, it gets to that particular time, I will see these two kids that died in the hospital. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That's why I see that, let me come and confess.
Hmm.
Let me come and confess what I've done.
Um. Okay, guys. This is so It's so painful, so painful. I've had situation. I've had a case like this before, where a lady came to confess to me that she she was contracted by a particular person. I think I'm forgetting that story. She contracted by a particular person, and whenever it gets to whenever they want to give birth, there's a particular glove the guy gave to her. So the children always seem dead to the doctors, seem dead to the owners of the babies, but the children are actually alive. And she'll take those babies. How she manipulates it, I don't know. She'll take those babies to the man for a long time, and she discovered that she was not able to give birth again, at all, and her marriage was in problem. How do you guys, as doctors, I am not trying to blame you, but I must hit this on the head. How do you guys, as doctors, that know that life originally is a process, and for you to get something, you must have to follow due process. Now, following due process, you feel like the time is being too much, the time it's getting too long, they are paying you a particular amount of money. Don't you know that that is what they pay doctors before you decide to go into the profession? You went into the profession and you're being paid salary. It's not like you're not being paid, you're being paid salary, and you intend to now do something extraordinary, something fetish, just to gain money. And now you have lost your peace. You have the money, but you have lost your peace. To me, I feel some of these things are very, very unnecessary. If you're into a particular field or a particular profession, whatever you're doing, just have it in mind that one day it will get to your turn. The people that became big did not just become big. It was a process. It was a process. Now you have lost your peace. Can the money you have now restore that peace back to you? No. Let it not look like I'm being emotional, but these are the lives of people. These are the lives of people. Guys, please, you've heard from this young um, promising, you're actually a promising a doctor, so I don't expect you to do whatever you did if you really know your job. Like, it is not like the power you went to collect was for you to be able to um, treat people, or for you to have extraordinary power in your treatment or in your medication, so that whenever you touch any patient, no patient will die, no patient will come and don't get healed. It is to deduct the lives of your patients, and that's not the essence of your profession. Guys, you've heard from this young man. Before I get too emotional, um do well to drop your comments, um drop your advice, suggest to us whatever you think he should do from here. Thank you very much for always watching our videos. Chee.